Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video today, we are going to be going over how to find your perfect sensitivity in Fortnite. As always, a like is always appreciated. If you like this video, please subscribe and let me know down in the comment section below on a scale of 1 to 10 how confident about your aim are you. Of course, with 1 being not very confident in your aim and 10 being that you have cracked aim and you can duel anybody. Without having the proper sensitivity in Fortnite, you are going to struggle to hit shots both short range and long range. You will get outplayed, and the game will be a very frustrating experience overall. Finding the perfect sensitivity will help you grow as a player, and you'll slowly notice that you are winning more gunfights. Most people will just go out and copy any pro player and just leave their sensitivity settings at that. And that's not a terrible place to start, but those pros have spent years owning their skills and mechanics. Even my sensitivities shouldn't be copied, as it may be too fast or too slow for some people. The best way to get a good sensitivity is to edit it over a course of a week, 2 weeks, and whatever will fit your playstyle best. Now, copying a pro player's sensitivity can be an okay way to start finding your sensitivity, but it needs to be adjusted and balanced in order for it to be a viable option. One of the best controller Fortnite players right now is Reet. Reet plays on a crazy high sensitivity that 99.9% of the players out there just can't control. Reet also plays on exponential instead of linear, and there's a lot of different little sensitivities that Reet uses that most players just won't be able to take advantage of. Reet has a horizontal speed of 50% and a look vertical speed of 60%. He uses a 1.6% build and edit sensitivity multiplier, and his ADS sensitivity is at 17% horizontal and 17% for vertical. Reet is an insane box fighter. He always places in the top 10 in FNCS, and he is a very aggressive player. So Reet will opt for a higher sensitivity for those close quarter and box fights. One of the first things to do when thinking about finding your perfect sensitivity is to think about how your skill level is and what your playstyle is. Think through how you like to play during your games. Do you get up in everyone's faces and box fight where a higher sensitivity fits that playstyle better? Or do you like those medium to long range AR and sniper shots where a slower sensitivity plays better? Now, think about your strengths and weaknesses as a player. The general rule of thumb for most video games is the worse your aim is, the slower the sensitivity needs to be. This isn't a golden rule and will definitely change depending on the person. Do you feel like you can't flick and hit quick shotgun shots? That may be an opportunity to look back and increase your sensitivity. If you are struggling in medium and long range fights and you can't keep up with the person that you are tracking, you may need to increase your sensitivity. With weak aim assist, you may need to just get closer to your enemy before spraying with an AR. Also, if you feel like you have trouble hitting shotgun shots, try not to ADS. A lot of people aim down sights with shotguns, but if you notice my playstyle and a lot of pro players, they don't really ADS with shotguns. It is definitely rare when I do, and it is only in specific circumstances when the player is a bit further away and I want the pellet spread to be a bit tighter. For building and editing sensitivity, you will need to tweak this based on how you perform. If you are on a 1.7% edit sensitivity multiplier and you don't miss your edits, try moving up to 1.8 or even 1.9. For reference, I use a 1.9% edit sensitivity. The higher your sensitivity is, the higher your editing skill gap will be. For building, it's the same thing. Do you feel controlled when placing builds? Are you able to crank 90 smoothly? Are you able to cone people and do all the necessary mechanics when building? A higher sensitivity will always be better as you're able to build more quickly, you're able to move a bit more quickly. Try increasing or decreasing your building sensitivity multiplier depending on if you can't keep up in a build battle or if you feel out of control when building. And for reference, I do use a 2.5% build sensitivity multiplier. To help you find your perfect sensitivity, just like how pro athletes watch film to learn back from their mistakes, you can do the same thing in Fortnite. Take a handful of clips of you in close range fights, medium range fights, long range fights, and the same with building and editing courses in creative. It doesn't need to be anything crazy, about 2 to 3 minutes per clip. Once you have those clips, go back and watch them to see how you messed up. Is your crosshair swaying too much in your medium to long range fights? That shows that you should consider tuning your sensitivity down a bit. Do you struggle to track people in the same box as you with a shotgun? You should look to increase your speed. And the flip side of it all, in those medium to long range fights, do you struggle to keep up and track the enemy? You may want to consider increasing your sensitivity. In those close box fights, are you flicking too far and missing your shotgun shots because you took your crosshair off of the player? You may want to turn your sensitivity down. And the same goes for building and editing. Are you too slow to keep up with your opponent? Do you miss your edits because you miss boxes or sway into another box that you didn't intend to go into? Asking yourself these questions will help you understand where your weaknesses are and what you need to do to fix them. Now, the next question is, how much do you adjust your sensitivity when you figure out that you need to? Let's say a non-ADS speed, you're at 40% for both vertical and horizontal, and you feel like you need to raise your sensitivity. You should only ever increase your sensitivity by a max of 2 to 3% at a time. Any dramatic increase, like going from 40% to 50%, for example, won't help you and you'll only get worse. You also won't be able to tell and judge if the increase to your sensitivity has helped you out or not. You should increase or decrease your sensitivity by that 2 to 3% and test it out for a few hours to see if it helped you. This doesn't mean that it all has to be in the same day or play session, and it may even feel weird at first because your muscle memory was so used to your old sensitivity. If you feel like it is still too slow or too fast, adjust it again and take another few hours to see how your aim has improved. Doing these steps will help you find the perfect sensitivity in Fortnite and should hopefully give you an edge versus every other player. Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let me know down in the comment section below what other types of videos and content do you want to see from me. Do you want to see tips and tricks videos? Do you want to see more challenge related videos, more unique content? All comments and advice is appreciated, and I will catch you guys next time.